Hey everybody, it's your Survivor buddy Gordon Holmes here with your Survivor 46 exit interview for episode 2. We're going to talk to Jess in just a minute. See what I did there? Before we get into that, a couple of quick orders of business. First of all, the comment section's open. Let us know what you thought of the episode. What do you think of this interview? What you think of Jess? What you think of me? But we have a couple rules, of course. Be nice to each other. Be nice to the contestants. And be nice to me. I'm very sensitive. Also, every Wednesday, there's a Survivor recap on my Substack, gordonholmes.substack.com. I'll put a link down below. I give you immediately following the episode a full recap of what happened, as well as individual grades for each one of the players. Also, the Survivor Power Rankings are back, and we're supersizing it. It's the Reba 4 minus D plus Kelly squaring off against me and my all-stars, Franny Marin and Owen Knight. You got to check it out. We might have a couple surprises as we go along as well. Also, if you get a chance, do us a huge favor. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. It does us a huge favor. Gets us in front of more people who see us, the more things we can do. I'm just getting excited. But with that said, let's get into it. Let's see what Jess has to say about last night's episode.
I'm ready to rock because I'm surviving.
Jess.
Sucking.
Serve. Oh, come on. You got to be a little easier on yourself. Look, my goal in this is I want to be the fun interview. I want you to feel at home. So I invited a buddy to come hang out with us today. None other. That is the Ayatollah.
Chris Jericho.
Chris Jericho.
Bring him closer. I need to see his beautiful Dancing with the Stars face.
Yeah, with the short.
Oh my God.
So don't think for a second I'm not looking out for you. Don't think I'm not looking out for you. How you feeling? It seemed like you had a rough run out there.
Well, I have to show you my merch. I didn't want to sell this until after I got voted out because I didn't want people to waste their money on me.
Oh, I know. How mad would CBS be if you're like, why are you selling it's over shirt and you're still in the game? So
I know.
Good call.
Or like Team Jess, like I didn't want to sell anything like that. So I have this. Smile because it's over. Spring break, Yano Beach. And then I also made these. Oh, thank you. It's from probably Shutterstock. But I drew this one and it's me chomping on ants.
Oh my goodness.
I had the premonition that would make it into the edit.
If I ever saw an ant that big, the last thing I'd want to do is eat it. Like I would be horrified. Although I did eat a scorpion when we were out for one of the seasons. We did the gross eating challenge. And not to brag, although I'm totally bragging, I won. Defeated Dalton Ross
oh my God.
and Josh
I'm jealous.
Yep. So let's talk about what happened out there. It kind of felt like you never really got your feet under you. Like, were you performing at 100%? Did you not feel well? What was happening out there?
I was trying very hard to ingratiate myself to everyone socially, and I'm like kind of frustrated by this narrative that I'm introverted and that I didn't take social initiative, because I actually, on the very first, at the marooning, I was obsessed with Kenzie in pregame. Like I said it in my pregame press, my fairy princess, and I ran up to her at the marooning and I grabbed her hand when I was allowed to. And I said, I'm so glad we're on the same tribe together. Like, I want to play with you so bad. And then she ran off and was talking to everyone but me. And it was like very clear to me. And like, they also didn't show that during the sweat task that I was like, actually spent a lot of time talking to Tiff and Kenzie and Banu and learned so much about them. And it was like really lovely small talk about ourselves. And so it just felt like, they made it seem like I never talked to them or anything like that, and that made me a little bit frustrated. Oh my God, I literally just got ants all over my table because I have like my husband bought ants for my watch party. Oh my God, they're all over my desk. Sorry, snack. It's like really bad. Well, it's my breakfast.
Yum. See, there you go. I appreciate you. I appreciate you owning that gimmick. So when Kenzie came to talk to you and Banu about potentially targeting Q and Tiffany, you didn't seem like you were interested in working with her at that point. You even notioned to Banu and said we should get rid of her. Could you walk me through what happened there?
I don't even remember doing that. Well, I was like, why? Like, I was like, it's so clear to me that she doesn't want to work with me. Even like in the first episode where I'm like, I'm playing a slow game. That was actually like maybe on the second or third day because I was trying to talk to her about stuff before that. But I was like, why would I tell you anything? You're going to use it as ammo against me. And so I thought that she was going to try to manipulate us into like trying to vote out Tiff and Q. Or like, actually, I was like, well, by virtue of the fact that no one else is here, the only people we can talk about is like Tiff and Q. And I don't want to vote them out because we need to be strong. At that point, I was like, I don't want to tell her anything. She's just going to tell everyone else and use it against me. Mm-hmm. That's how I felt. And so that's why I was like, we should vote her out. Like I knew that she was just going to use it against me because she like clearly didn't want to work with me.
I love how we both brought props between
Me
Chris
too.
Jericho and your aunt. I know I'm a little jealous 'cause I haven't had lunch yet, so I'm a little
Oh my
jealous
God.
of you hogging all the
Sorry.
ants, Jess. Um, so we saw them pull the fake idol prank on you last night. What was it like
uh,
to watch that back when Tiffany's trying to point towards the wall, and then Q with a Tevin worthy performance when he handed it off. What was it like to watch that back last night?
yeah. Okay. Well, I was watching it and I was like, why do they think I'm dumb for not knowing where the idol is? Because I was not the one that found the original idol. Like, and also I was like running on 200 plus hours without sleep. Like, why would I spend my energy lurching around camp trying to find something that I suspected someone had already found? Because Jelinski was the one that broke the seal the first night. He like went idol hunting that first night. And then after that, I was like, he's dead to me. He's like doing everything he can to destroy like the integrity of this tribe. Like Jelinski's gone. Like I knew Jelinski was gone as soon as they quit the sweat test because Q was really pissed off. Anyway, I'm sorry. What was it like watching it and having show that? I don't know. I was just like, why are you doing this to me? I'm so tired.
Yeah.
I'm so tired. Everyone was yelling at me already. Please, please, I was like praying for like an army of bats to come and just like airlift me off the island. Like, please
Mm.
let me leave this game honorably. Like, why? Like, I'm gonna die if I go one more night without sleep.
It
And
did
like,
seem a little mean-spirited to go fake idol when it didn't seem like like did it feel that way to you? Or because I noticed when you realized it was a fake idol, you kind of
yeah,
gave Q like a "oh you" kind of nudge. You didn't seem too
yeah.
upset.
She's so funny. I'm. I knew it was. Wait, did it seem mean spirited to me? Well, the first vote, they were trying to get me to play my shot in the dark, and I was like, "Why are you playing? Like, why? Like, so you can get rid of me next? Like, what the hell? Like, I was like very flummoxed by how hard everyone was playing so early on because I thought that we should be optimizing for winning challenges so we could be comfortable and like sustain like nourish ourselves and fortify ourselves to get further in the game. And I was just like extremely confused and like confused.
Yeah,
I
come on,
guess everyone assumes that everyone else thinks like them.
these ants aren't going to eat themselves, guys. Let's
Yeah.
come on. We do a word association here to get to know your tribe mates a little bit better. I'll give you someone's name. Give me the first word, a couple words that pop into your head, and let's start off
Yeah.
with Q.
Mrs. Trunchbull.
Bonnie.
Pure love.
Okay. Jelinski.
Gen Z. Wait, voice of a generation.
Okay. Kenzie.
Uh, danger.
Okay. And we'll finish off with Tiffany.
Rigid.
Okay. We never got to see much of you and Tiffany, and she seemed very frustrated with you after last night's challenge. What was the relationship like? Did you ever have a chance to work together?
Yeah. Actually, like I knew that she was very close to Q. I think they were like I'm not sure who was closer, like Tiff and Q or Tiff and Kenzie, but they were very close. I knew that was like an impenetrable like trio. But the very first night when we were in the shelter and it collapsed on us, um, like I knew I was already good with Q because we were both so ticked off with Chomsky. We were both like the boomers going like, you young people. And then Tiff said to me, like, Jess, I know you're gonna be real with me. I know you're not gonna play games with me. I was like, yeah, let's work together. And so I thought I was good with Tiff. And I would go and talk to Tiff and tell her like I had already started floating like Kenzie's name after the Jelinski vote. I didn't want to do it until after the Jelinski vote because I didn't want it to backfire on me. So like I was having talks with Tiff about stuff. Yeah. But they didn't show any of that.
Okay. There's a lot of smack talk happening at these challenges.
Yeah.
Does it affect the way your tribe it feels about other players? Soda in particular got into it with Q last night, or is it just kind of like you forget it once the challenge is over?
You forget it once the challenge is over. I didn't think about that. I don't even know what the other tribes were doing. I can only imagine they were just sitting there laughing at us. I would have too.
You were just focusing on just
I
wrecking
was
them, so you didn't
I
even
was
hear it.
focusing on not sucking. I was like, what is this perception that I suck at the challenges? We should rewatch the game tapes. I do not suck as like we all suck. It's not just me that sucks. We all suck. What is
Maybe
this perception?
maybe that's like a future reward where they can actually bring the tapes to camp and let you watch over them and then to kind of
Yeah.
see who's really sucking at the challenges.
They were all yelling at me during the gecko challenge too. And then like and during the gecko challenge, I was trying to say, like, stop pulling the head down. Like you can even hear me. If you there's a part where Jeff is like, you're not gonna get the gecko over the wall if you keep pulling its head. Like a few seconds before that, I'm shouting, like, guys, we can't push it if you're pulling it. Like I had been saying that through the whole thing. No one was listening to me.
Oh,
Whatever.
you and your logic, you and your
I
bringing
know.
good strategy. How dare you?
I
Um,
know.
how given a percentage like or a scale of 1 to 10, how confident were you that that was a real idol?
That it was a real idol.
Yeah, did you think it was real when you played it? It was just at that
I
point.
was like, there is like a 0.00001% chance that it's real. And the reason why is because before the tribal councils, we would get asked to kind of put on a show. Like we thought we were going home. And I was like, maybe this is a test, like a loyalty test or something like that. Like because if it's not real, wait, if I don't play it, then I will have like ticked off someone. But then, no, I was like very, very sure that it was fake.
Right. Was
And
there
I played
ever
it anyway.
yeah. Was there ever any thought of playing the shot in the dark instead?
No, why would I want a 1 in 6 chance of like just getting dementia, even more dementia? I was so messed up already. I'm like surprised by how coherent and funny I was, honestly, because like yeah,
Well,
yeah.
even when Banu kind of kicked off a live tribal, did that kind of give you some hope that maybe he was on the outs, that it might have been him?
It was like a mixture of hope and despair because I was like, if he gets voted out, then I have to be alone. He was like my friend on the tribe. He was the person that like that I confided in and that we comforted each other. He was really nice to me. He like tried to get to know me as a person. And so I was like, well, if he goes home, then I'm going to be alone with them and it's going to be so wet and rainy and I'm really not going to get any sleep at all and not going to have any kind of emotional support at all. And I wasn't even like as like I don't know, like I was like I just going into this, I was like I hope I don't come off as whiny. I hope I don't come off as weak. And I don't care if I come off as dumb. Like I don't care if I come off as dumb. Uh, I just didn't want to come off as whiny, weak, or mean spirited. And I think I checked all those boxes.
I think you did. But just for future reference, and I know I got to let you go. In the
Yeah.
future, if we do exit, bring snacks for everybody.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'll
Yeah.
mail you some, but you have to eat them with me.
Oh, I'll do it. I've done worse. I told you
Okay.
I ate a whole scorpion and won.
Okay.
Pick that, Dalton Ross and Josh Wiggler.
Was it cooked?
Yeah, it was like soft shell
Oh, then it
crab.
doesn't count.
What do you mean it doesn't count? It was a
This is
full-on
cooked.
scorpion. It was a full-on bug. But yes, it
Okay.
was cooked. It was, like I said, it was like soft shell
I'm
crab.
sorry. I shouldn't diminish your
You shouldn't.
accomplishments.
I have so little. I have so little. How dare you try to take that from me? All right. Well, I know you're super busy. Thank you so much for your time, Jess.
Okay, it was so much fun talking to you.
All right. That's all I got.
Bye.
That's all we've got. So
Thank you. Bye, Chris Jericho. I love you.
bye,
My
Jess.
Ayatollah of rock and roll.
I love you as well. Have a great day.
Bye.
All right, bye.